So for today's video, I'm going to have my friends who I run cross country with, who don't have Tourette's, kind of do like a little like Tourette simulation thing that I learned through the Tourette Association of America Youth Ambassador training to kind of show them what it's like to have Tourette's kind of in a classroom. So you guys can introduce yourselves if you want.
I'm Helena. I like to laugh and eat food.
I'm Lily. I run with Mia. I like playing the violin and piano.
My name is Faith, and I love running. I play the trombone, and I have an unhealthy obsession with Malcolm in the Middle.
Okay, so basically what we're going to do today is I'm going to have them kind of simulate a time test where they have to write out the Pledge of Allegiance and they have 90 seconds. And then they're going to have 2 fake ticks, and one is going to be a motor tick, which means it's movement. So every time I clap my hands, they have to stop writing and tap their pinky on the table. And then every third word they'll have a tick of the mind, where every third word they have to cross it out and rewrite it just because, I don't know, they think it looks weird or something like that. There's really no explanation for it. So are you guys ready? Okay, so they're like the students, I'll be the teacher. Ready, set, go. So remember, you guys have 90 seconds. And then, so also remember that you are going to have a time test on math on Friday, so you guys will have to study for that. And then also remember that you will have some math homework and some English homework due Friday, and you have a presentation next week that you have to remember to do. And so make sure we're working on that over the weekend, and make sure you get that done because it's going to be a huge part of your grade. So also remember for this test that neatness counts. So you want to make sure that it's nice and neat so I can read it, it's easy to grade. And you guys are coming up on like the halfway mark. And then, so you're doing pretty good. Oh look, we have Mr. Joe over here who just finished his test. Good job, Joe. He's almost done. I have a lot more people, it looks like, finishing their test. So good job, guys. You have, it looks like, about 30 seconds left to finish all of your writing. And then, so make sure it's very neat. Also remember that midterms are coming out soon, so this test will be a big part of midterms. And make sure that you get a good grade on it, or your midterm grade will be bad, and that's really not going to be good. So it looks like we only have a few people left. We have less than 10 seconds left to finish. We're running out of time. All right, stop.
Oh gosh.
I forgot it. I forgot the whole thing. I was like, oh.
I was trying to remember which ones to cross out, and then I wouldn't rewrite them.
You guys got maybe you got decently far.
I forgot what happened.
You got to
after
stands. What did you get to, Lily?
Stands.
Can we
So,
do
yeah.
it again?
I know.
I'm gonna try it again.
So yeah, I mean, usually during a time test and stuff, towards the end, because when you get stressed out and anxious, your tics get worse. So that's why I clapped more and more towards the end, because you're going to get more and more. Yeah, your handwriting, and it's really hard. I know for me, I've always had terrible handwriting, and that's one of kind of things linked with Tourette syndrome. Is just you have bad handwriting. That's kind of what happens. And then so it's hard to remember to you're trying to remember what you're doing, and your teacher, for the normal kids, they can multitask easily where they can write it all out. They don't have to think about ticking. They don't have to try to suppress tics if they're stressed out. They don't, and then so they can write a Pledge of Allegiance and also listen to what the teacher says. So you guys remember anything I was saying?
Something about
Something
Joe.
about Joe.
Yeah. That
I
was
remember
about
say
it.
the time, but that was it.
And what did you guys take away from it?
Oh god.
It's hard. You can't function straight.
I know I missed a lot of the pinky taps, and at the start I was the first clap I was like, no, that wasn't a clap, it was just a noise, and then it's like, no.
Yeah, you have to remember. Sometimes I would think that she was gonna clap, and then I would do it. And but I definitely have so much respect for people who have Tourette's, and then they go into a classroom where there's time testing or anything like that.
Yeah, stuff I talked to my friends through the training, and the ACT and the SAT, that was we always talk about. That's our worst nightmare. It's so hard. And that's why a lot of people get 504 plans and stuff, because especially when you're in a classroom with other kids, your tics will then distract the other kids. So you're trying to suppress them because you feel bad about trying to like, you're messing up the other kids. So yeah, that's why a lot of people get extra time on tests. So then they have time to do all the take suppressing and like, or if they get a room alone, then they don't have to worry about other people. But it's just like, what they found is people with like Tourette's, they're often like very gifted because they have just so much going on in their brain, but it's so inefficient that they have such a hard time showing it at school and stuff. So yeah.
That's awesome though. That, like, I mean, well, it's definitely something that you're gonna have to carry for your whole life, but just the fact that you guys can overcome that and like learn to fight through it.
Yeah. So thanks for being a part of this, guys.
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
Thanks for watching. Bye.